Hi guys, and welcome back to Do. I know what one would expect, right, would be another video from the relocation series, but let's switch it up a bit, and I'm going to be giving you something else today. But don't worry, I would playlist them for easy reference and easy access. Without further ado, let's dive into today's video. Excuse me. The first of my living in Canada series. The plan was for this to be a first day in Canada video, but boy was I tired. Jet lag showed me. Shaggy, premium shaggy. Oh my god. Let me speak for myself. My circadian rhythm was at work for 2 whole weeks. Like you just be somewhere and then randomly get sleepy. And you decide to say, okay, well, let me just even check the time. Then you notice that, oh, it's bedtime back home in Nigeria. And God. It was a major struggle. Did that for 2 weeks, but here we are, bounced back. Let me see, strong. Wallahi, I honestly thought that, as a bad guy, my bad guy will kick jet lag to the curb. But let's just say I have a newfound respect for that dog, top dog, Odogu, the jet lag. No, it should be jet lag, the Odogu. Oh yeah, let's dive right into my first week in Canada and subsequently into my first week in Brandon, Manitoba. So I'll basically be showing you the things I did in those weeks and also mention the things that you need to do when and after you land. The first thing, however, that I should mention would be to get an address. So rent a place, have an address, because that is primary. It is key in every single thing that you would be doing in Canada. So without further ado, I think we should just head into the video. I might voice over, well, don't know yet, but maybe I will, maybe I won't, but hopefully the video should be quite self-explanatory. If you have any questions, please do ask. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Please do subscribe. Okay, so voiceover it is. After landing, while I was there taking in my new environment, these ones were busy trying to release my baby's car seat from proper shackles. They don't ask me what is in there. Let's just move on. Let's face our front and move on. For the next 2 days, we're now just sleeping and sleeping while, catching this beautiful BC view. We also linked our PR card application to our GCK, which is basically our Canada profile. Then we finally stepped out. Okpeoluwa. First to rent a car. So in this Canada, as long as you have a valid driver's license, I think with at least 8 months of driving, you'll be able to drive here. And the driving period is, province related actually. So in some provinces, you can drive for up to 6 months. In some, it's 3 months. For some, it's 4. So just find out which applies to you. Aha. So after getting the car, we then left for Service Canada, only to find ourselves at Service BC. So one thing you should note is all provinces have like these offices. So you have like Service Manitoba, you have Service BC, Service Alberta. Those offices are there for, I think, documentation at the provincial level, right? Like driver's licenses and some of those other things. Anyways, what you need right now is Service Canada, which is where we're heading to. So let's go. Another thing about Canada is everything is on appointment. We're at Service Canada now, so yay. We didn't book though before going, and we're lucky to get an appointment in an hour. Go small cities, or should I say small towns. Anyway, so we just waited. Now, during this wait, we're giving books, we're giving colors to entertain my daughter. I selected a few, I went through them, selected a few, handed them over to her, and Madame took to work immediately. Oh my God, look at that seriousness. I digress. In between, though, she also took us a couple of pictures. She was even upset at this point because we were refusing to pose. And then, woo, Picasso ain't got nothing on my girl. So after getting our SIM from Service Canada, we went to get our SIM cards, ditching that +234 for the +1. Anyway, so there are different telcos with their strengths in different provinces. We shall opted for Virgin. Now, while Hobbs was busy doing the registration, I decided to do a little bit of mall touring. I just went into like this particular store, and then he brought the dollar note for the first time for me to see the Canadian dollar. Ooh. I was just staring at this thing in amazement. Oh, we're really here. I also then shook my body a bit. I mean, let's go. Shwa la ba shwa la. We did a little bit of grocery shopping, touristy activities, then went to check out mattresses and pillows. Now we just went for window shopping. By the time we were purchasing the mattresses and the pillows, we didn't even know. We actually did purchase these things and got them delivered. We also visited the brick to look at furniture. I think during this time, so they had like this tent sale that was ongoing. And man, guys, the way they even do sales in this place, you get like really good deals, get good stuff at cheaper prices. I mean, look at that couch, 478. Then there's this section of this one that we're looking at, this off-white one. Me that was saying I don't want white couch. But I see this section of 198. Original price for the full sectional was about 17, which is 1698. But because that particular part was missing, they were willing to give this out for 198. Now because this wasn't in Brandon and I couldn't get it in Brandon, I had to let it go. It pained me, it pained me gone. Then just a little footage of, inside the store. After which, wait, where else did we even go to? This voiceover, I don't dey tire. Psych! I don't tire anything. Can you see that beautiful BC sunset? We caught that just before we head home back to Brandon, Manitoba. Can I get a whoop whoop? The first thing we did was go get air mattresses since our mattresses haven't been delivered yet or weren't ready for delivery yet. Then we also used the opportunity to buy a few things that we needed at that particular point in time. We now strolled to Coral Center where there's Walmart and a couple other stores. But we entered inside Walmart and did like small, tinty grocery shopping. The next day, I went to Scotia and opened my bank account. My husband already opened his before we even left Nigeria. After all this, we went to Westman Immigration Services so they can assist us in applying for our health cards, the CCB, and the other benefits that as PRs we are entitled to. My bad, CCB stands for Child Care Benefit. There are plenty acronyms, Gaskia. We went to mail that particular CCB. That's why you can see the post office there. Then small grocery shopping again. We went to look at TVs at Best Buy. Hobbs was there setting up our home internet finally, and my small madam social butterfly making an appearance. So I decided to do like a too long didn't watch, a bit too long didn't listen thing, right? Basically, this is for those who feel like the video is so long and they can't watch it all the way and just want, the highlights or the key points of the things that I discussed. It's not like the video is that long anyway, so let me see if I can just do a quick recap, right? So first thing is get an address, right? Your house, rent a place, you're staying with family, just have an address because that's major key. You use your address for every major registration here. If I use it for anything at all that you want to do, your PR card has to come to your address, your health card, every single thing. Anyways, I digress. So address, let me consult my notes. Okay, so after your address, you get your SIM. So go to Service Canada. A lot of people do this at the airports, but for some airports that don't have Service Canada in there, or some who arrive on weekends or off office hours, you can just look for a Service Canada around you and do that. Apply for your SIM. That's your social insurance number? I think so. If it's not correct, I will put that somewhere there. Then get a SIM card. You need that to access internet, and communicate with people around. I really don't have to give you a reason why you need to get a SIM card. I know, right? Then what else? Open a bank account. Apply for your health card and your CCB or GST. So I think CCB is for those who have kids, and then GST for the single Pringles. Inside that CCB, child care benefits, no vex. So inside that whole CCB, GST mashup, the form is a lot, or it's plenty. You have your climate incentive also. And some other monies that you'll be getting here and there. Did I mention health card? Then let me consult my notes again. Where is Where is it? Oh yes. So you see, like these applications, the health cards, the CCB. There's rent assist too, but you need to have received your CCB first before you can apply for rent assist. If you guys want me to talk about this in detail, just let me know in the comment section, and I can, discuss the benefits. Don't worry. I think I might. You don't even need to ask me. I'll just pull up something and discuss the benefits that's available to PRs and citizens in the country. But I know this is more important to us, newcomers. So you can also visit, I think for me, I would advise that you visit the immigrant services. So you have like newcomer immigrant services around everywhere. In Brandon, Manitoba, you have Westman. There are a couple of them everywhere. Just Google the immigrant services where you are going to and you'll see them. Let them help you fill these forms, because a lot of times you can do it yourself, but just won't make mistake. I know, right? I guess that's about it. These are that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's basically like 4 or 5, and then the others are just bunched into one place. If you meet your immigrant services, what they'll just do is help you apply for all of these things and tell you what to do. Okay, so with that being said, thanks for watching, and please remember to subscribe. Turn on your notification button and give this a thumbs up. Please, if you have questions, suggestions, recommendations, or even videos or topics you would like me to discuss, can you just please put that down in the comment section? And I promise I won't stay too long before dropping something again. Toodles.